Hey guys, and welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's your boy Troll, and in today's video we're gonna not review because I kinda created a new tier list for late game. So a lot of you, we are already what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the game globally launched. Some of you are like spending a little bit, some of you maybe not but still progressing, and more of us are going into late game. So I was like, let's prepare a tier list for late game only, but for PVE content. So I was like, okay, so we're gonna prepare a tier list. I know more or less now, more than less now when it comes to late game what needs to be done. Obviously, I finished the campaign. I have 3-star the whole campaign, and I am finally now focusing on endgame content, which is basically Tower of Mark, doing special teams for Tower of Mark, doing special teams for every boss in the dungeons, and obviously also starting to think about Faction Abyss. So it's really late game because we are starting to build specific heroes for specific content only. We are not anymore doing, this hero is amazing a little bit everywhere. No, now we're gonna talk about what hero is amazing in which specific content. So at the beginning, I was like, okay, so let's take the tier list and let's see what can we basically do. However, when I was looking at this tier list, I was like, I can't do that. Like this tier list for late game and basically explanations, generally speaking, is garbage. Like I can't do a tier list like that for late game. Like this is like this will not tell you at all why is it S, which content you should use him. Like it's just so bad. And for late game, most of those heroes are not in the right tier list. So basically what I did, I created a very specific all content PvE tier list for every single hero. I took every single hero and basically noted him for the specific content for late game. As you can see, we have Tower of Mark. We have campaign 3-star, so it's hell, how to basically finish hell stage with 3-star, what are the best heroes. We have dungeons, so it is dwarven dungeons, artifact dungeons from 25 and above. We have Dragon Cliff on auto stage 10, for example. And obviously we have also guild boss. I did not add Faction Abyss, simply because every single hero is amazing for Faction Abyss. Like unless you're a whale or a kraken, never ever you're gonna have all the heroes and you're gonna be like, oh, from those 6 legendaries, those 5 are the best. Like this won't happen, guys. Like come on, like you have like Faction Abyss, you're just gonna build every single hero legendary you have in your box because you're gonna have to eventually use them all to finish the latest stages. However, in terms of the content I'm presenting you right now, I presented my opinion based on late game, based on basically my blockers, my issues, etc. And why I did it per content, because some heroes, even though they might be noted by all of us as S tier, S plus tier, whatever, generally speaking, there is content that they are completely shit. Let's say, for example, Xia. Xia, you will not really use her in high level dungeons. You need HP burn or eventually poison teams. But through damage nukers and especially single target nukers, you won't use them in high level dungeons. Same for Dragon Cliff on automatic. You will not use single targets because basically they will just target the ads and you won't be like, you will never kill the boss. Now, if they change in the future the automatic targets and you'll be able to target different bosses, side mobs, etc., the Dragon Cliff auto will change and possibly dungeons will change as well, but we are still not there. Another good example is basically, for example, let me try to find Asindo. Will I find Asindo? King hell, where is Asindo? There you go. For example, Asindo. Most of people think that Asindo is basically a PvP champion, but to be quite honest, I would not be able to finish campaign 3-star without Asindo. For me, she's the best control unit in this game. And I couldn't, for example, put her on a god tier on this tier list, because it will make no sense. How is she god tier in PvE for some of you? But, for example, Guild Boss, Asindo, you will never use her. Dragon Cliff, you will never use her. Tower of Mark, you just have better for the red mark. So basically how I noted all the heroes is based on their skill set. It's not because I like it, I don't think they are good like that, but purely speaking, if you take Asindo, her silence doesn't work on the boss. Her ATB reduction will only work on her ultimate, so again, it's just not worth it. Same, for example, for Khaled. His Horrify does not work on the guild boss. He still does some damage, but mostly it's AoE. So overall, he won't be the best for the guild boss. So again, it's purely, mostly on the skills a certain character has, and if those skills are good for a specific content. That's it. Now, also another thing, if I have Xia, for example, or any other champion, let's say I have them on S plus on one thing, someone that's not good enough. Yo, stop there, stop there. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, just scroll down right now, click on that follow button, click on that like, and most important, you can go down, scroll down, open the list, and you have all the important links. My Discord, Twitch, food list, whatever, every single link is here. So make sure to scroll down, do everything, bro. I love you! Because they are simply better, like he's just better than someone else. If we take Sigmund, oh my god, I need to fight Sigmund now. I think it's I need to add the names. So when you're gonna see this video, the names will be already added. But for example, Sigmund is also amazing to 3-star the campaign. But Okmin, Hezonja are just better, so he cannot be on the same S plus as Okmin and Hezonja because they are simply better than he is. But on overall, he's also great for that content. So it's a mix of skills, and it's also a mix to basically show you that some heroes will be better than others. I cannot put all of them on S plus because then you will think that, for example, Sigmund is on the same level as Hezonja and Okmen, which is not true. However, he's still very good for that specific content. So again, as always, the comment section is there. If you agree with something, make sure to tell me. And obviously you can also come on my Discord. All the links are in the description. And obviously this tier list, I will use it from now on. So whenever there's a nerf or a buff, I will come back to it and I will make the adequate changes. I will also create a separate version for PvP. Now obviously PvP is quite forward. I don't have to make like different content. There's only Arena or Arena 3-3 or Guild Arena, but at the end of the day it will be the same notification. Now PvP is quite complicated because I mean, again, sometimes something for someone might be bad, but the way he builds a team might be good. But again, that's a story for a different video. But yeah, I will add the name so you can basically Control F, look for the name of the specific heroes. And you should have all the heroes right now. This is obviously pre-patch. So we have Valentin. Where is he? Obviously, Valentin right now is useless for every single content late game, but there will be the patch next week, so he might change. I might have to update it. So obviously this will be changed, and I obviously added the 3 new heroes with the notification for the specific content in PvE. Again, this is PvE without exclusives and late game only. But yeah, guys, that's it. I will leave the link in the description so you can have a look at it. There is no point of me scrolling. The link is in the description. You can just go into it and have a look at the tier list. I couldn't just simply put one photo. Again, the tier list I did for the early mid game cannot just can't be done for late game. But yeah, guys, I hope you will enjoy the tier list. I hope the tier list will help you. Any comments, I am here to discuss it. Obviously, this is my opinion tier list. It's not science, but I'm pretty sure with my experience based on late game and where I am right now, I am quite confident with what notes I gave to each hero. But yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video, guys. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. All the links are in the description, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.